She lurks by the stores.
Oh, my. That's the place on the map.
Right, let's get down there and find the spa.
Wait, we don't know why the map sent us here. We shouldn't just walk right in. It could be dangerous.
It could certainly use a few more architectural flourishes. Or any architectural flourishes.
Forgive my bluntness, but I'm assuming it's Princess Twilight Sparkle?
Your talent's special.
You don't see eye to eye.
What in the name of Equestria is that?
Welcome! Care to sample some local fashion? We've got cloaks this month.
Perhaps another time, good sir. Thank you. And I'm afraid the windows are much too small for escape.
But there is a third way.
Of course! Any of you are ready to join us. There are so many friends to be made once you realize you don't need your cutie marks.
Even without my cutie mark, I can tell this is beautiful.
They think they can come to my village and disrupt my life?
But the map didn't send me. It sent us. You're a part of me, all of you. And there's no doubt you're a part of my mission to spread friendship too.
She spent an entire afternoon rearranging a single gem drawer at the boutique. An entire afternoon! You know how much we appreciate all you do for us. And we simply adore having you around. But we worry you might be avoiding something else.
Oh, has it been that obvious? The thing is, I know it's silly, but I've been avoiding this place.
Why in Equestria would you want to avoid such a gorgeous castle?
It doesn't feel like home.
Oh, is that all? Why, you simply need to decorate, darling. Make this space your own.
It's just so daunting. Look how big it is. I don't even know where to start.
You can start by letting us do it for you. We will make this the castle of your dreams, while you go to the Ponyville Spa for some much-needed rest and relaxation. I'm saying this with love, but have you looked in a mirror lately? I've never seen you look this... frazzled. Yes, that is absolutely the word I was going to use. Spike, I'm so glad you're here.
Really?
Yes, you're taking Twilight to the spa.
Great! I've been meaning to get my claws done.
Spike, you've got to get back to that spa and stall her. Whatever you do, don't let her come home.
Like, forever? But we live here.
Yes, the bearer of more bad news. But it's almost sunset. If we don't figure this out soon, it's going to look like we didn't lift a hoof to help her. I did exactly what I would do if this were my home.
But it's not your home. It's Twilight's home.
Where she keeps all her Rainbow Dash trophies.
Keep me from coming back here?
It took a teensy bit longer than we thought. So, we made something that celebrates the memories we've made with you since you moved to Ponyville. We were hoping that being able to look at your beautiful old memories would inspire you to make new ones.
And I am ready to make new memories here.
Then let's start right now with the new memory cake!
At least there's a table and chairs. Whoa! What happened in here? Last I checked, this place was empty.
I couldn't help myself. It was just begging for the personal touch. Every pony, look out! The poor thing looks so sad. Just what are we going to do?
I don't know what we can do.
Buck up, Sugar Cube. You just ain't yourself these days.
Whatever.
Whatever did you do that for? Because she'll never get past this until she lets it all out.
Cloudsdale to Ponyville was pretty awesome.
You're using the word! Oh, she's using the word! Let's begin!
Thank you. Hey! You know something, girls? This isn't like her. You're back!
tried to go to Yakistan so I could bring something back for my party, but at the last second I made a mistake. I worked harder on this party than any party ever. It's party time! So Smokey gave us bad dreams. No biggie.
Ponies!
Rarity's such a savvy business pony. I'm so impressed she used the huge bonus she earned making the costumes for Sapphire Shore's Equestria-wide tour to open the second boutique.
So that Rarity's boutique will be a guaranteed.
So, I created a collection that beautifully revolves around the royal element of Canterlot.
And it just so happens there's a hot new princess in Equestria.
In every poll Sassy Saddles took, you were the most popular princess. Coincidentally, one of my gowns is inspired by the window in Canterlot Castle commemorating your coronation. So, Twilight, we were wondering if perhaps you might possibly wear this tonight?
If being a princess and wearing that dress can help your boutique in any way, then I say, stick a pin in it. It's done. Yeah, Rarity's royal regalia is amazing, and every pony seemed to love the princess dress. Things have been so slow around here, and
Oh, Twilight, darling! Oh, thank goodness! It seems that my... Shame you weren't called as well, though, darling. You did end up quite a fan of the hustle and bustle of Manhattan on our last visit.
It's such an exciting city, and there's still so much I'd like to do there. So many museums and historical landmarks to visit, not to mention all the libraries. But this is your mission.
It is a bit juvenile for castle decor, but it is very sweet of you. What does it say?
A scavenger hunt! Shining Armor used to set these up for me when I was a filly.
Ooh, look at that dress Mayor is wearing in the social report. Why, it's stunning! Complete with each of your favorite candies. Please, go. I'll be...
Of course I do. It was a...
Rarity?
Twilight! You've returned from your book-sorting sabbatical. All that organizing has done wonders for your complexion.
Thanks. It was very relaxing. And we were able to clear a shelf for those old-fashioned books you wanted to donate.
Oh, they're not old, darling. They're vintage, and they're over there. I've even included my favorites by former Canterlot designer to the stars, Rococo Frou-Frou. Him, both.
Twilight?
Oh, sorry, darling. You see, we were at Sweet Apple Acres, and, how to explain?
Rarity finding something he did genuinely funny must have been some weekend.
Some pony's sorry she missed it?
Of course not. All right, so you sat down at the table, and then what happened?
Oh, well, first I expressed my displeasure with the design of the menu, and...
Yes?
The tablecloth. It isn't the same color as the one the restaurant used on the day in question.
Really?
He's right! The tablecloth was red. I remember because it clashed with the font on the menus. Oh, don't worry, darling. I'm sure there'll be plenty of other chances for you to share in the kind of frivolity we had with Discord while you were away.
Spell on you so you thought you had a great time?
Twilight, darling, we simply had a nice time with Discord. As I recall, we spent much of yesterday afternoon reenacting it for you.
Uh-huh. You're allowed to share things that don't include me.
And you're allowed to feel a little jealous about it. You just have to be able to admit that that's what you're feeling, so you can let it go.
Though I did know a gal named Caller True when I was just a filly.
I completely understand. We, artistes, require certain necessities in order to do our best work.
Better than I remember.
Rarity? The castle isn't open for viewings today. The tapestry's only changing. Again.
Rarity, you have to listen to me. The future of Equestria is at stake.
I don't know how you know my name, but I am far too busy to entertain some tourist's ridiculous fantasies.
I have to get back to the map so I can stop Starlight from changing the past, because every present I come to is worse than the last.
Well, if any pony can exactly remember something she read for the first time 2 minutes ago, it's you, Twilight.
I'll try, but I'm not sure how long it'll take.
But today,
Twilight! There's something wrong with Spike!
What's wrong?
I don't know. All of a sudden, my scales just started glowing and burning.
But the Dragonlands are full of dragons! And they're ghastly creatures!
If I have to go to the Dragonlands, would you two come with me?
Oh my goodness, I'd love to. We are sadly lacking any information on dragon culture and customs. I could research them, maybe even write an article. This could be my chance to make a great contribution to the knowledge of Equestria. And be there for Spike, of course.
Ooh! I'm sure I still have the dragon costume we used the last time we snuck into the Dragonlands.
I think we might want something a little more practical this time.
Well, it may be practical, but this disguise isn't flattering in the slightest.
It's not supposed to be flattering. It's supposed to blend in. This is fascinating. Dragons are notoriously reckless, but they do whatever the Dragon Lord says. When the scepter disappeared, the dragon stopped glowing. We are learning so much. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I hope that burping dragon wins. What do you mean you have to win the gauntlet?
So somehow, I have to do it.
There has to be another way. It's too dangerous. Besides, if you win, you'd have to stay here.
I know, but there's no other way to keep my friends safe.
Well, if you're staying to compete, then we're staying to cheer you on.
You can do it, Spike!
Hey, are you okay?
Only saving your ungrateful scales.
Ponies? What are they doing here?
They're my friends. Well, this dragon does.
I'll show him, and every dragon who thinks I'm just some little princess. There are better things than being big and strong.
Spike!
I think we can trust her.
Her behavior does seem contradictory to everything I've noted about dragons so far.
Hey, you, little fella!
Good luck. We'll meet you at the top.
That looks scary. I mean, you can do it!
We'll be right behind you.
You made it! Oh, we were so worried! Oh, thanks, Spike!
It was nothing.
Ah, we have to do something!
Look!
What the?
Aww. You did well, Spike. With Ember as Dragon Lord, the ponies will be safe, and you've gained us a powerful ally.
And a new friend.
Plus, Ember said I could write to her anytime I had questions about dragon culture. With this much information, I'll be able to write a whole book on dragons.
And I gained tons of ideas for a new line of camouflage clothing. I think I'll call it Camo Mod.
Ugh. I think you're all overreacting. Rarity's our friend. If any pony is gonna understand, it'll be her.
I was wondering when all of you were going to show up. Now we can all read the review together!
What she means is, before you read it, we should probably tell you about...
No, darlings. Please, no spoilers. Still, when I decided to open this one, I was nothing but confident.
Let's just say that if I could choose, I probably wouldn't do it that way again. Rarity, it's lovely. But are you sure you'll be ready to open tonight?
No need to fret over a mere moderate amount of preparation.
Well, opening a store in Manhattan is a pretty big deal. It's natural that Rarity would be a little stressed about how it was going, since it wasn't going well. Still, I think she handled it all right.
The dream is doomed! Doomed, I tell you! Doomed!
I know things haven't gone perfectly so far, but we've done this kind of thing before. If we all work together...
I appreciate the offer, but this is Manhattan. To make it in the fashion scene here, everything has to be perfect. The perfect location, the perfect clothes, the perfect opening!
Maybe we should just postpone.
Postpone? Darling, Tonight is the last night of the fall season. If we don't open tonight, it won't be...
Perfect.
Yes, I know what needs to be done. I just need more of me. Oh, how I wish I could make copies of myself.
We can do this, and we can stay true to your vision.
You do that?
I'm pretty sure I know some pony who wouldn't mind organizing this merchandise shipment for you. I'm talking about myself. Oh, please let me organize it.
This all sounds splendid. Oh, what would I do without you?
There. Perfect. Although, what would Rarity want? Maybe she wouldn't like it done by color. Guess I have to start over.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Hello? The door appears to be stuck.
Yep, we're working on it. Rarity asked us to help her with everything because she knows all of us so well. She knows how much you care for animals. She'd trust you to solve the problem your way. Maybe we should all do the same. Doing this our way is what Rarity wants. It's not too late. Let's all dig in and we can fix this. Before Rarity finds out how bad we messed up. Wow! Looks like we fixed that door just in time.
Oh, what's all this?
The whole place organized by style, cross-referenced by size, and reverse-indexed by fabric. She'll be able to find anything in 3 seconds flat. It was some of my best work.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. All right, I suppose this is the moment of truth. Why didn't you tell me there were so many problems?
We all figured you had enough on your mind.
I know I can always count on all of you, and nothing could be more perfect than that.
Hi, Rarity.
Morning, Twilight. Spike. Good heavens, that's a lot of empty pie plates.
What are you gonna get?
Applejack, actually. Although I'm quite sure she'll be too busy once again.
What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just that Applejack and I haven't had one of our spa days in ages.
You two really should set aside some time.
Darling, I have been trying for moons, but Applejack is so busy these days it's next to impossible.
Wow, I didn't realize Applejack had so much to do. I hate seeing you two not spending time together. Can't you get some pony else in your family to take over for a bit? I know we're not farmers, but I'm sure Spike and I could handle things for a little while.
Maybe.
Is there one chore we could do?
Twilight, darling, how in the world did you end up there?
At least you two got to spend some time at the spa together.
Yeah, that must have been super relaxing.
Well, if watching Applejack fix plumbing counts as relaxing, then yes.
What about your hour of spa perfection?
As it turns out, the Ponyville Day Spa had a few problems with their steam room, and some pony refused to relax until she had fixed them.
Having a friend look at what you're doing with an outside eye can really help.
And I suppose if it weren't for our unsuccessful time at the spa, none of us would have realized it. Check the boutique. Perhaps there'll be some social events that we can attend. Oh, I'll have to pack extra outfits.
I got my bedroll,
I bet you boys have big plans, right, Spike?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. Although if I did, I certainly wouldn't be allowed to discuss it with you girls.
Bye-bye! Sorry, darling, but I must decline the invitation to your soiree. While I'm sure it will be positively resplendent, there are certain ponies I'd rather not associate with at the moment. Rarity.
Ruined. Completely ruined.
I don't know, Rarity. Maybe you could...
Throw it away. Yes, I agree. Just another innocent casualty of that disastrous boat trip.
About that, Spike and I were wondering what happened out there.
Please, darling. I don't know if I'll ever be able to discuss it. It's far too painful.
If it's too difficult to talk about, we completely understand.
Well, since you dragged it out of me.
That doesn't sound like Applejack.
Well, hold on, because it gets even worse. Pinky tried to lighten the mood with some fun maritime.
Then what happened?
Oh, the boat sank, obviously.
So, Applejack got some sort of sea madness and caused the boat to capsize?
After all the effort I put in to provide her and Pinky with the exact luxury cruise they needed to get out of their elements, that is how Applejack thanked me.
So, you were stuck out in the middle of the ocean? How in Equestria did you get back?
Spike, darling, you'll have to forgive me. I'm far too emotionally drained to discuss the matter any further.
Rarity, I don't suppose there's any chance you might be, exaggerating things just a little?
Well, I can assure you that that is exactly what happened.
That's a relief.
Because Rarity did.
What?
Sorry, cucumber sandwiches are so 10 seconds ago.
Wait. That doesn't sound like Rarity.
And that's why the boat sinking was all Rarity's fault.
That seems odd.
Opalescence delivered your message, Twilight. What's the emergency?
I know you each have a different perspective on how the boat capsized and blame each other. But if you come on the boat with me, I'll show you what really happened.
Well, not that I have any doubts, but it will feel good for every pony to see exactly whose fault it was. So that's a
Tri-horned bunyip, who's very sorry he accidentally knocked over your boat, right?